And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. You are on the Paralegal Reacts channel. This is our Reacts channel. If you are a subscriber to the main channel, or if you just found us by your good luck, go ahead and hit that like button, y'all, and make sure you subscribe down below. Now, y'all, today we have a scary, sad, tragic, not only one story, but I guess a set of stories. In Houston, Texas, the authorities are finding bodies in the canals there. So today we're going to talk about the 5th and 6th bodies that they found. So they just found one within the last day, but we're also going to set the context with the previous person that they found there. This is tragic. If anybody is a family member or a friend to any of these people, y'all, I send my condolences. I have 3 daughters myself, and we're talking about women today, and this is just heartbreaking. So I want you all to know I tried to treat this topic with the most respect possible. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a brief report about the last person that they found, an absolutely promising young lady, a university student. And I just saw the news pop up that they found another person. I haven't even looked at that news report yet. So we're going to get into that next. But first, let's take a look at the previous person, and then we'll go on to the most recent news.
Our top story here tonight, the bodies being found in Houston Bayous. Houston police report another body was just recovered today from the Buffalo Bayou area near Jensen and East downtown. So if you've been watching and keeping track alongside us, that is 4 bodies recovered in 4 days. Today is Thursday. And sadly, a U of H student has been identified as one of the bodies recovered from the Brays Bayou area on September 15th. That's Monday. She was reported missing days before.
Okay, so let's go to the report about, what is the most recent report on this? On the same person. This is the last person that they
We do begin
found.
here with breaking news. In the last half hour, Houston police say the initial autopsy of 20-year-old U of H student Jade McKissic found no signs of trauma or foul play, but the cause of death is still under investigation. McKissic's body was recovered earlier this week from Brays Bayou 4 days after she was last seen. KPRC 2 News' Rochelle Turner is live from the gas station near campus where she was last seen. Rochelle?
Lisa, good afternoon to you. And as you mentioned, we are learning this new information all coming into our newsroom in the past 20 minutes or so. To give you a perspective, we're right along North McGregor Way. This is where Houston police say that Jade was last seen. So to help kind of piece together exactly what happened, I'm going to kind of show you what we've learned so far. So according to Houston police, she was last seen at a bar and restaurant right along this area. She was there with some friends. From there, Houston police say that she left that restaurant and left her phone and then walked right over here to the Shell gas station. Now, I did go inside and speak.
So on the initial report, I didn't see that part that she was at a bar at first. So she's at this bar right next to the Shell. And she just pops outside, I guess, leaves her phone, which gives you the sense that she's going to be coming right back in. Also, that would make me think that she wasn't going to meet somebody, because usually you would take your phone with you if you're going to meet somebody, because you would want to coordinate and say, okay, I'm here, I'm on this side of the gas station or what have you. So I don't know.
To the owner, he did tell me that he is waiting to see if he can get in touch with the gas station owner who has access to the video to see if we can kind of get a better perspective of what Jade was doing. Police say that she purchased a drink and then she walked right out here beyond this gas station, and right on the other side of this gas station is Brays Bayou. Police say that is where Jade walked to, and ever since, there's been a lot of questions surrounding her death and disappearance. Now take a look at some of the video that we have been following with this story. So Jade was reported missing on September 11th. 4 days later, her body was recovered from the bayou. The autopsy revealed no signs of foul play or trauma. HPD says her cause of death is under investigation. She was a student at the University of Houston. She was 20 years old. She was a junior, majoring in strategic communication and advertising. She was
absolutely heartbreaking. Again, if anybody watching this is a family member, a friend, my condolences. This is no words But now there's another person. So I'd seen this, not this exact report, but I'd seen the reports on Jade previously. Now we're going to watch a report on the most recent situation, which is breaking within the last 24 hours.
Residents are demanding more surveillance along our bayous after another body is found in a Houston waterway.
Police say a woman's body was found in Buffalo Bayou near Commerce and Milam Streets downtown last night. This is the 6th body recovered in less than 2 weeks from bayous across town. 5 of the deceased have now been identified.
Orko Mano live downtown, and Orko, our viewers have been very vocal about what they want to see in response to this. Tell us.
Yeah, Len, our comment sections on social media are filled with people saying more surveillance cameras are needed along the bayou. City leaders tell me that's just not feasible, but criminal justice experts say cameras might be the best way to prove what city officials and police have been saying all along, that no serial killer is on the loose.
So yeah, that was the original report that I'd heard, that people are asking, is there a serial killer in Houston? And now I see that police must be saying that there isn't. One thing that's really strange is that sometimes you get copycat types of things that happen, where one thing happens and then you have copycats. The problem is we really don't know what it is that's actually happening that's leading to these people winding up dead, right? But very strange.
Another body found in Houston's bayous. Police say a woman was spotted in the water near Commerce and Milam Streets around 11:30 last night.
Officers were alerted to this by people that were riding by on scooters, and when they noticed something that appeared to be a body.
This is the 6th body recovered in bayous in less than 2 weeks, leading many to believe it's the work of a serial killer. City leaders saying earlier this week that's not the case.
There is no evidence that there's a serial killer loose on the streets of Houston.
But the public wants answers. KHOU 11 viewers Hannah, Lucy, and Chris all commenting on our posts online, asking for more surveillance cameras by the water. I brought that to City Council member Carolyn Evans-Shabazz.
A lot of people have come to us asking for more surveillance by the water. Is that something the City Council is looking into?
I have heard that suggestion, but I don't know how we could implement that.
Now let's look at this real quick, okay? We're gonna come back to this, but let's go back to the map where they show where all of these different women were found. I've never been to Houston, but I can tell just by looking at this. This is a wide area. This is a wide area. And you're talking about putting cameras near the bayou, all across this entire area. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem feasible, especially considering there's a lot of bayou that wouldn't be covered. So how would you even start? Where would you even start with the camera thing? So I don't know. That doesn't seem feasible to me.
Implement that. To say that we can install cameras, we would have no idea where to put them, because we don't know where the bodies went into the bayou.
To be honest, serial killers are very rare.
Even so, criminal justice expert Krista Gehring tells me more cameras might be what's needed to put those rumors to rest.
How important is it to try to show that to?
But what's the explanation then? How do these bodies get in the bayou? Do people just say, yo, I'm about to go for a swim? You know what I mean? Like, some people have suggested that maybe these people wanted to end everything, but is that how you choose to do it, by walking into a bayou?
People who are convinced there is a serial killer.
I think it's very important because obviously when you have these bodies showing up seemingly all at once, there's obvious concern. The camera might actually capture where an individual falls into the bayou or has an accident or is intoxicated or whatever, because that's likely what is happening.
Now, I also reached out to the Houston Parks Board, which manages many trails around the bayous, and asked if they planned on installing more safety measures, including cameras. They sent me a statement only saying in part, quote, "As with any public space, residents should remain aware of their surroundings, stay cautious and vigilant, and if you see anything, call 911. They add that they rely on the city and county's law enforcement departments for public safety. I also reached out to Houston Police this afternoon for more updates on any safety measures here, but they only referred me to a press conference they had earlier this week with the mayor. Reporting live downtown tonight, Orko Manna, KHOU 11 News.
So y'all, my main question would be, in a given year, in a typical year, how many bodies are found in the bayou? And a follow-up question would be, in a record year, a peak year, how many bodies are found in the bayou? And then a follow-up question would be, in a record month, in the highest month on record, how many bodies were found in the bayou? Because is this something that, you know, just typically happens? I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be. Does not seem like it would be typical, but do we know without stats? The stats would tell us a lot. Like, if they tend to find 2 bodies in the bayou per year, and the high year was 5, and now you have 6 within a 1 month period, then you would say, okay, this is atypical. We really need to know what's going on here. But if people tend to drown in the bayou regularly, doesn't sound like something that will be the case. But if that is the case, then that also would give us some additional perspective. So yeah, y'all, we're going to continue to follow up on this story. Let me know down in the comments, do you think there's a serial killer? What could be the explanation for this? Like, I'm at a loss. Let me know down in the comments, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Paralegal Reacts. Share this video out, y'all. Help us get this new channel popping. Again, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.